What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. And in this video, this is going to be a UI challenge, guys. In this video, let's try to recreate this screen on the right side. Okay, first of all, let me show you the designer, the person who designed this, Daniel, has given us an overall feel of the application as well. So let's see what these screens represent. Okay, this is the screen, and when tapping on it, it provides three options. When scrolling up, it provides this screen. That's it, right? So upon tapping on the screen, we'll have three options, and upon scrolling up on the screen, we'll get this screen. So first, let's try to recreate both of these screens, and then let's try to bring in this particular feel into our application as well. Yeah, let's get started. Let's apply the 1369 rule to this particular screen. One will be the search bar, two will be this heading, as well as these cards, these horizontally scrollable cards. 3 will be this particular section. That's enough. We'll just break it down to 3. So let's go ahead and start coding, guys. First we need to, this is a different color, this is a different color, right? Okay, first I'll do this color thing, right? And then I'll start worrying about this search bar. Let me open up my code and return new scaffold. Body, inside this I'll have a stack. By now you would already know why I'm using a stack, since we are going to be doing this color thing. Okay, you can simply use a path clipper, but path clipper won't be necessary, right? We just need to place a container or something with this particular color, and then we can automatically replicate this effect. So what I'll do is, where's my code? Inside this stack I'll have a list of children, and this children I'll have a container. Is my it's working. Container height 250, and color will be color. To get this, it'll accept an integer, guys. If you see, wait, I'll show you. See, it accepts an integer value, right? But so what would happen if we give a hex value? So we need to convert that hex value into an integer value and return it to this, right? In order to do that, I simply took a function of the internet that works perfectly. You can also do the same. You can also copy and paste this function from my GitHub repository. The repository for this particular code will be shared in the description section below. This particular function will get the hex code and then return an integer value that we can use here. So this particular color, I am not sure the exact color. I'm not sure of the hex code of this particular color, but I have a color that is similar to that, so I'll be using that. Get, what was that? Get color. Yeah. Okay. Now that this is done, I have the color thing done, right? Next I'll do this particular search bar. For that I'll bring in another column, and inside that column I'll have a children container, and inside this I'll give a specific padding edge insets dot all, not all, from left, top, right, bottom. Left will be some 15, top will be some 35, right will be some 15, and bottom will be some 10. Let me have a look at the, okay, left and right there is not much padding. Okay, it's fine. And after this I'll simply use a child material elevation 10.2 and elevation 10.2, border radius dot circular some 25.2, and child, it will be a text form field, and inside this I'll give decoration, input decoration, prefix icon is nothing but this icon. We need to give this icon, right? So prefix icon will handle that for us. So icon, icons dot search, color will be colors dot black. Fine. Content padding, edge insets dot all. I'll give only left, 15.2, top 15.2. Fine. Why should I give top? Oh, okay. If I didn't give top, then this will be at the top here. It will be shown the hint text, and whatever text you type after that will be also aligned to the top. So I'll just give some padding so that it looks like it's present in the. You understand what I'm trying to explain here, right? There should be padding between these two, the icon and the hint text or the text that you are about to type, and there should be padding here as well, right? So that it looks like it's in the center of the container. This is a text form field which is present inside the container, and we are simply styling this to look like a search bar. That's exactly what I'm trying to do here. Hint text, hint text would be, what was that? I forgot. Search for recipes and channels. Search for recipes and channels. Fine. Hint style would be text style, colors dot gray. Cool. Now we have done this search bar completely, right? We also provided an elevation so that we get this nice box shadow effect. Let's do this one now. Popular recipes this week, and there is a line to the left as well. That line ends here itself. I don't know how to do that. I can do a complete line. We can just provide a border to that one. I'll show you how to do that. The complete line is easy. So this is entirely present inside a column, right? So in order to provide a small spacing, I can simply do a sized box height 15.2. Fine. Padding edge insets dot only 15.2. Oh, not 15, left 15.2, and then child container padding edge insets dot only 10.2, and decoration, box decoration. Once again, this is also left, box decoration, and inside that I'll give border left, border side colors dot orange, and style, border style dot solid, and width 3.2. So now there will be a container, and inside this container only on the left side there will be a border, and that border will be of orange color, and it has a width of 3.2. So only on the left side of this particular container I'll have a border, which means that I'll have a line. This line I'm trying to recreate. This is amber, right? This color. I just gave it as orange. I'll leave it. It's not about the color. So we'll just move on. The next would be, after this padding. Oh, why should I go after? inside this padding itself I can specify inside the container itself I should specify a child and then use that, give the text as well, right? Why am I moving on? So after this box decoration I'll give child row, inside the children widget column cross axis alignment dot start, and children, these two will be just a couple of text fields, these two fields. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll just cut the video here and then okay, I included those two text here. As you can see here, one is popular recipes and recipes, and the other one is this week. And I just gave it, I used the Times New Roman font for this particular purpose. Then the next thing is a nice looking card with rounded edges, a set of horizontally scrollable cards with a plate image on the one side and a couple of lines of text here, and then a small thin line here. And then I think this would be look better if we did a center line, right? This line to be in the center, and then let's try that out and see if it looks good. If it looks good, let's just leave it there. So after this, where's the padding? And yeah, here it is. After the padding, I'll just create another padding. This will be just like a small in between thing, so that fine. After this container padding edge insets dot only top 15.2 left 15.2 and height some 125.2. Child, this will be a list view, and inside this I'll give scroll direction will be axis dot horizontal, so that I get this nice horizontal scrolling effect. And after this children container colors dot white. You understand what I have done here, right? This is a list view. This container will hold this list view, guys. Okay, and inside this list view I have a container which is nothing but this. It represents this single card. Okay, so if I have a set of like 3 containers, it represents 3 cards. You get it, right? And inside this container is what I need to provide this image, this text and all this, right? Let's go ahead and do that now. So what I'll do is after the box decoration I'll have a child. Inside this I'll just do a row and children what happened? Container decoration, box decoration, border radius dot circular 12.2 and image decoration image asset image. I have an image here, guys, in the assets directory, as you can see here. I have a few images, right? I'll be making use of one of these images. So what I'll do is asset name, assets balanced.jpg. Fine. All right, now this container will house this particular image, right? So I need to provide it with some height and width, and the height should match this height so that it looks exactly, I mean, it fits. That image is nothing but an image that holds this circular plate of food, guys. Okay, it's an image of a circular plate of food, and if I need to place this image within this container, I need to ensure that this image has the same size of this particular container, right? So what I'll do is height 125.0 and width I'll just give it as 100.0. Why I didn't give it as 250? Since I need space for this particular content as well, right? So I'll just give it as 100.0, and after this container I'll have a sized box. Box width will be 20.0. Fine. And column main axis alignment dot center, and inside this I need to give a children. Okay, this is nothing but a couple of text fields, so I'll just okay. Now I have grilled chicken with fruit salad, right? Grilled chicken with fruit salad, and I need to specify this thin line here. That there's a thin line here, guys. In case you couldn't see, there's a thin orange line here, and there is a small circular avatar here with the name of this chef, probably the chef who makes this. So I'll just go ahead and do the thin line now. For the thin line, just like I said, we can simply create a container with a very small height and then use that color property of that container to make it look like a line. So after this text, I'll give a sized box height 10.0, and container. Inside this container I'll give height 2.0, width 75.0, and colors dot orange. So this will look like a very thin line. Fine, right? Now after this container I need to give that circular avatar and the name of the chef who prepared that food. So after this container I'll just include another sized box and give it a height 10.2, row main axis alignment dot space between, and children widget container height would be some 25.0, width would be 25.0. so if I give the border radius as circular and provide half the value of this height and width, then obviously I'll be getting a perfect circle, right? So border radius dot circular 12.5. Fine. And image will be the decoration image asset image assets chris.jpg. okay, fine. And after this container I'll have another sized box. This sized box will be having width as 10.2, and after this I'll simply use text James Oliver. What was that name? James Oliver. Yeah, James Oliver. And as usual, style text style, font family quicksand. Okay, Fine, this is done as well. Now I just need to repeat this entire thing so that it looks like a so that I get 2 or more 3 egg cards. That's it, no other reason. Now this entire thing will create a single card here, right? This single card is the one that this entire code will create. So to create more than one card, what I can simply do is, rather than copying and pasting this code here multiple times, I can simply reuse this entire inside this list view. This is the container that actually starts the card creation process, right? I'll take this entire container, cut this, and then after the override method I'll give widget food card. This will be a function that returns a particular container. That container is nothing but our container. Fine, right? Now I can simply go ahead and where is it? Yeah, inside this list view I can simply do a food card. Okay, now I have 3 cards here, right? Now all we need to do is this part. First let's check whether whatever we have written so far works, or shall we do it at the last? We'll do it at the last. Okay, we just have a few things to do here, right? I'll finish this off quickly and then, okay, there is no border here, right? But we didn't specify it. Have we done that? We need to specify that as well, guys. Border input border dot none, I think. Yeah, input border dot none. Otherwise there will be like a black color border that will be attached to this input field by default. Even if you try to remove that, there will be an underline. You might have noticed, right, for the material design components, for each and every text field or text form field, whenever you tap on it, there will be an underline that gets highlighted. That's which shows that the input field is focused, right? We'll have that border as well. So to remove all such borders, I am just giving input border dot none. You can do the same as well, no issues. And now that we have created this 1 and 2 as per our 1369 rule, we'll just do these 2. This is a simple text that is given some padding to the left, and this is an image, and there is some text on top of this image. That's it, right? So let's do that fast. That doesn't need to get in the stack, right? We can come out of the stack. So after the stack itself, I'll give a sized box. Height will be some 15.2, and I need a container obviously, so that I can alignment. This is another way of providing alignment, guys. Center left. Fine. And otherwise this will be here. This will be here. So if I give center left, it will automatically move to the left. And padding will be edge insets dot only left 15.2, and child will be text what was that, September 7 something, right? Yeah, September 7 and today. I'll just cut the video here and then finish off these 2 text, guys. All right, now we have these 2, September 7 and today. This is Times Roman and this is quicksand. So these 2 are done. This is gray color, right? Yeah, I have specified the color as gray, and these 2 are done. And now we just need to give this huge image, and on top of that we need to specify a text and a thin orange line. So let's go ahead and do that. This we can simply use a stack, right? So after this I'll simply use, again I'll bring in a stack and children widget padding dot edge insets dot only 12, cool. Child container height 275.0, so that it looks like really big. And decoration, box decoration, here you need not specify the height if you are if you didn't specify the height, and if the height is too much, right, if the height is too much, what will happen is it will overflow the screen. So what you can do is you can simply use a stackfit.expand. Stackfit.expand is nothing but it will simply expand the stack till the end of the screen. Cool, right? Here I am just using 275 since I to provide a large image effect, since if the screen is bigger than a mobile screen. So in that case you can use a stackfit. I'll explain stackfit.expand separately in another video, guys. In another UI screen, while I write code for that, I'll show specifically what the stackfit.expand will do. Okay. Box decoration, border radius, it's circular, right? Yeah, it's slightly circular. Border radius dot circular 15.2, and image decoration, image asset, image assets breakfast dot jpg, and I'll give the fit as well. Fit box fit dot cover. Fine. So now the image will be as large as possible while retaining the while trying to fit into this particular container. And I'll have this is done. No, this is not yet done. There is a blur effect, right? There is a blur effect to this image. We'll just go ahead and add that blur effect as well. So after this box decoration, I'll add a child effect. Can be added using a image filter, guys. I haven't yet shown you this backdrop filter or image filter kind of thing, right? So just watch this backdrop filter, image filter dot image filter dot blur. Image filter won't be, it will be available in Dart UI. Okay, Dart UI is a separate wait, I'm not going to get into library. It contains a lot of stuff that you can use to enhance your UI. Okay, so I'll just use that. I just imported that. Image filter dot blur. Blur is a function. Sigma x, not sigmax. I'll just give it as 1.5. The more you give, the more it will be blurred. Okay, sigma y 1.5. okay, then child decoration, box decoration, colors dot white dot with opacity 0.0. Fine. Now it will look as if this image is blurred, and we just need to fix a text on top of this image with a small thin line. That's it, right? So by now you would be thorough with how to add a text on top of a image, I guess. Fine. I just added a container, and inside that I just have two text fields, best of the day, and this will give that thin line. Okay, so now this is done as well. This text is white in color with a larger size, and you use the Times New Roman font. I didn't show, type this out because I have already shown you extensively how to use text fields. You would probably be familiar if you are a regular watcher of this. This type of content, you would probably know how to play around with text fields by now, right? So that's the reason why I didn't show how I typed all these. Anyway, now that we have done this as well, let's just run this now and see how our app looks. So far we have just been typing lengthy code, right? I'll save this. Let's just run this now. Alright guys, let's see how this looks. Wow, it looks really good, right? This color is not exactly the color as All right, that's one thing that we need to change. If anyone of you knows this exact color, kindly drop it in the comments below so that I can actually there is a color picker, something like that, right? We can just use that to pick color of image. Anyway, this color forget the color. Other than that, everything looks perfect, right? We have this nice box shadow effect for this search bar here, and we have this popular recipes this week, and nice scrollable cards. Wow. And we have this large image below with best of the day quote on that image as well. So yeah guys, wow, the screen looks really good guys on a mobile device. In our next video okay, this is what I wanted to show you guys today. I hope you enjoy. There is another thing we missed out. There is box shadow to this particular cards also, right? There is some sort of elevation. Probably should have wrapped this within material as well, and then tried to give this an elevation as well. I'll do that later maybe. Anyway, this is what I wanted to show you guys today. Hope this helped you guys. This is how you materialize the concept, UI concept inside your head, and then try to reproduce it or using code on your screen as well. So I think through these Flutter UI challenges, I am giving you an idea of roughly how to bring UI from concept to life in your application. So yeah, hope this helps you in the design process as well. If you really like this video, kindly hit the thumbs up button. If you like what I'm doing on this channel, kindly subscribe to my channel so that you could watch more cool content like this, and don't forget to hit the bell icon so that you can get notifications as and when I upload a video. I make around 2 to 3 videos per week. So yeah, stay tuned guys. I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.